Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Leo and Anna. I'm Leo.
And I'm Anna. We're so happy you're here today. Thank you for spending a little time with us.
Tonight, we're talking about something many people think about almost every day.
Money.
Yes, money. More specifically, saving money.
Maybe you've asked yourself this question before. Where did all my money go? Oh no. Leo, can I tell you something a little embarrassing?
Of course. What happened?
I looked at my bank app this morning, and I was shocked.
Really?
Seriously. Last week I got paid for my part-time job. I thought, great, this month I'll save some money. But today, I looked at my balance, and almost half of it is already gone.
Wait, that sounds very familiar.
Really?
Very, very familiar. I ask myself the same question almost every month.
I don't understand. I didn't buy a new phone, I didn't buy new shoes, I didn't buy expensive clothes. So where did my money go?
That's a very good question. And I think many people listening right now are asking the same thing.
Maybe someone is listening on the bus and thinking, yes, that's me.
Or someone is making dinner right now, thinking, I only bought coffee. How did I spend so much?
Exactly. I only bought small things. Coffee, lunch, a snack after class, one notebook, a bottle of juice. That's all.
Sometimes. That's exactly the problem.
Wait, what do you mean?
Most people don't lose money because of one very expensive thing. They lose money because of many, many small things.
I never thought about it like that.
When I work at the cafe, I see people every day. Some people buy one coffee, some people buy coffee and a cake, then another drink, then something to take home. They don't think it's a lot, but if they do that every day, it becomes a lot.
That makes sense. I think I'm the same. Sometimes I buy something because it isn't expensive.
Exactly. $5 doesn't feel like much. Neither does $3 or $2. But after a week or a month, everything adds up.
Oh, now I understand. It's not one big thing. It's many small things together.
That's right. And today, we're not here to tell you, never buy coffee again.
Oh, thank goodness. Because I really love coffee.
I know. I work in a cafe. I would never say that.
Good. I was getting worried.
Instead, let's think about something different. How can we save money without making life boring?
I like that question. Because I don't want to stop enjoying life. I just don't want to feel stressed every time I check my bank account.
Exactly. Saving money doesn't mean saying no to everything. Sometimes, it just means making better choices, little by little.
You know, when I was younger, I thought saving money meant never buying anything fun.
Me too.
But maybe that's not true.
No, not at all. I think saving money is really about understanding where your money goes. Once you know that, everything becomes a little easier.
So tonight, maybe we can find out together.
I hope so. And maybe, by the end of this conversation, we'll both learn something new.
I hope our listeners will too.
So, let's start with a simple question. Where does our money really go?
That's actually a very interesting question because I don't think I know the answer yet.
Then, let's find out Togathy.
I've been thinking about what you said. Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't spend too much money. Maybe I just spend a little money. Many, many times.
Exactly. Most of us don't notice small spending. It feels harmless. $2, $5, $10. It doesn't seem like a big deal.
Until the end of the month.
Laugh softly. Yes. Then suddenly we ask, where did everything go?
I think my biggest problem is food.
Really? I thought you were going to say online shopping.
Laughs. That's my second biggest problem.
Oh, that's honest.
Seriously. Sometimes after class I'm tired. I don't want to cook. So I buy lunch. Then I buy a coffee. Maybe later I buy a snack. Then I tell myself I deserve a little treat.
There's nothing wrong with treating yourself. The question is, how often?
Maybe. A little too often.
I understand. When I'm working at the cafe, I smell fresh coffee all day. Fresh bread, cookies, cake. Sometimes I tell myself I'll only have one cookie.
And then,
Then I see another cookie.
laughs? Leo.
I know, I'm not perfect.
That actually makes me feel better.
Why?
Because sometimes I think everyone else is good at saving money, only I'm bad at it.
Oh no, don't think like that. Everyone makes mistakes, even people who save money well. A short pause. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Have you ever gone to the supermarket only to buy one thing?
Laughs. Wait, how do you know?
Because I've done it too.
Last weekend, I only needed milk. Just milk, nothing else.
And
I came home with milk, chocolate, potato chips, orange juice, ice cream, a new notebook, and some candles.
candles?
I know, I don't even know why. They just smelled so nice.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
When I was shopping, everything seemed like a good idea.
That's because stores are very good at their job. They want us to buy more.
I never thought about that.
The music is nice. The lights are warm. Everything looks fresh. Sometimes we don't buy things because we need them. We buy them because they make us feel good. For a moment.
Wow, that's true, especially when I'm tired.
Exactly. When we're tired, hungry, or stressed, we often spend more money.
That explains a lot, especially during exam week.
Really?
Oh, yes. During exams, I always buy more snacks, more coffee, more sweet drinks. I tell myself, I need this.
Maybe sometimes you do. But maybe. Not every time.
You're right.
A few months ago, I started doing something very simple.
What is it?
Every evening, I write down everything I bought that day.
Everything?
Everything. Coffee, bus ticket, sandwich, even a bottle of water.
Doesn't that take a long time?
Not really. Only 2 or 3 minutes.
Did it help?
More than I expected, because I finally saw where my money was going. Sometimes I spent $20 in one day without noticing.
Wow, that's surprising.
The funny thing is, I wasn't spending money on big things. I was spending money on little things. Again and again and again.
Maybe I should try that too.
I think you'll learn something interesting. Not to judge yourself, just to understand yourself.
I like that. Saving money shouldn't make us feel guilty.
Exactly. It's not about feeling bad. It's about becoming more aware.
You know, this cafe feels so peaceful at night.
I love this time of day. Everything slows down. People stop rushing. And maybe that's also a good way to save money.
What do you mean?
When we slow down, we think more. And when we think more, we often buy less.
I really like that idea.
Me too. So, we've talked about where our money goes. Now, let's talk about something even more interesting. What small habits can help us save money every single day?
I like that question. Small habits. They sound much easier than making a big change.
Exactly. Many people think, I have to change everything. But I don't think that's true.
Really?
No. I think one small habit can become another small habit. And after a while, life feels a little different.
That sounds much less stressful.
It is. Saving money doesn't have to feel difficult. Sometimes, it's just one better decision.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. I'll tell you something I started doing this year.
I'm listening.
Every morning before I leave home, I fill my water bottle.
That's all?
That's all. It takes less than a minute.
And it really saves money?
More than you think. Before, I bought bottled water almost every day, sometimes 2 bottles. I never thought about it. It was only $1 or $2.
But every day.
Exactly. Every single day. At the end of the month, it became much more money than I expected.
I think I do the same thing. Sometimes I buy drinks, even when I have water in my backpack.
Laugh softly. I've done that too.
Seriously?
Seriously. Sometimes we simply forget what we already have.
I just remembered something.
What is it?
Last month, I bought a notebook.
Okay.
Then, I came home, opened my desk drawer, and found 3 empty notebooks.
Oh no.
I completely forgot about them.
You're not alone. Sometimes we buy things, not because we need them, but because we forget we already own them.
That happens more often than I'd like to admit.
Me too. Now, before I buy something, I ask myself one simple question.
What question?
Do I already have one?
That's actually a very smart question.
It has stopped me from buying many things.
Maybe I should ask myself that too.
Another habit is making a shopping list.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Do you?
Because I usually don't make one.
Laughs. I guessed.
I always think, I'll remember. Then I arrive at the supermarket, and suddenly everything looks delicious.
Exactly. A shopping list is like a little reminder. It helps us stay focused.
Do you always follow your shopping list?
Most of the time. Not always.
I'm happy to hear that.
Why?
Because if you said always, I'd think you were perfect.
Definitely not. Sometimes chocolate still wins.
Chocolate usually wins.
But that's okay. We don't need to be perfect. We only need to be a little better than yesterday.
I really like that. Can I share one habit that helped me?
Of course.
I stopped shopping when I feel hungry.
Wait, that's a good one.
Because when I'm hungry, everything looks amazing. Fresh bread, cookies, fruit, cake, even vegetables look exciting.
Laughs. That's true. Shopping while hungry is dangerous.
Now, I eat something first. Even a banana is enough. Then I go shopping.
And does it work?
Much better than I expected. I buy less. And I waste less food too.
That's not only good for your wallet, it's also good for the environment.
I never thought about that. One small habit can help in many different ways.
Exactly. Small habits don't change your life overnight, but they quietly change your future. Little by little, day by day.
You know, when we started talking tonight, I thought saving money sounded difficult.
And now?
Now, it feels much kinder. Not like giving things up. More like taking better care of myself.
I couldn't have said it better.
So, what's the next small habit we should talk about?
Well, saving money at home. Because I think the kitchen might be the best place to start.
You said something interesting. You think the kitchen is the best place to start.
I do. Not because everyone has to become a great cook, but because cooking at home can change many little things.
Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I'm not a very good cook.
Laugh softly. Really?
Seriously, I can cook instant noodles. I can boil eggs, and that's about it.
That's already a good start.
You think so?
Of course. Nobody learns everything in one day.
What about you? Have you always enjoyed cooking?
Oh no, not at all. A few years ago, I could hardly cook anything.
Really? That's hard to imagine.
It's true. The first time I tried to cook rice, I added far too much water. It became more like soup than rice.
Laughs. Oh no.
And one day, I forgot I was cooking eggs.
Wait, what happened?
Let's just say, the kitchen didn't smell very nice that day.
Laughing. Now I feel much better. Maybe I'm not the only one.
Definitely not. Everyone starts somewhere.
I think the biggest problem isn't cooking. It's being tired. After school, I just want to go home and rest.
I understand. After work, I sometimes feel exactly the same. Ordering food feels so easy.
Yes, you only need your phone. A few minutes later, dinner is on the way.
It's convenient, but if we do it every day, it becomes expensive.
I never calculate how much I spend on takeaway. Maybe I don't want to know.
Smiles. I felt the same before. Then one month, I added everything together.
And?
I was surprised. It was much more than I expected.
Oh, I think I would be surprised too.
Probably. Most people are.
So, what do you usually cook?
Nothing complicated. Simple meals, rice, eggs, pasta, chicken, vegetables, soup.
That sounds easy.
That's the idea. Simple food saves time. It also saves money.
Do you cook every day?
Not every day. Sometimes I cook enough food for 2 or 3 days.
Oh, that's smart.
It saves time too. When I come home tired, dinner is already waiting.
I like that idea. Future Leo is helping today's Leo.
Exactly.
Maybe future Anna should help today's Anna too.
I think she'd be very thankful.
You know, cooking at home always sounded difficult, but now it sounds much more relaxing.
That's how I feel. Sometimes I turn on some quiet music, cut vegetables slowly, and forget about work for a while.
That actually sounds peaceful.
It is. Cooking isn't only about food. Sometimes it's a way to slow down.
I never thought about cooking like that.
Many people think cooking is another job, but it doesn't have to be. It can become part of a peaceful evening.
Maybe this weekend, I'll try cooking something simple.
What will you make?
Maybe scrambled eggs.
Good choice.
If I don't burn them,
If you do, just call it extra crispy.
Leo.
Both laugh warmly.
You know, saving money is starting to feel different.
How so?
Before tonight, I thought saving money meant giving things up. Now, it feels more like taking better care of myself. Cooking, planning ahead, making slower choices.
I think that's exactly what saving money should feel like. Not pressure, not guilt, just small, thoughtful habits.
We've talked about spending. We've talked about cooking. Now I'm wondering, are there some things we should never feel bad about spending money on?
That's a wonderful question, because I don't think every expense is a bad expense. Some things are worth every dollar.
I keep thinking about your last sentence. Some things are worth paying for. I really like that.
I'm glad. Because saving money isn't about saying no all the time. Sometimes, the smartest choice is to spend a little more.
Really? That sounds surprising.
I know, but let me explain.
I'm listening.
A few years ago, I always bought the cheapest shoes.
Because they cost less?
Exactly. I thought I was saving money. But after a few months, they were already broken.
Oh, then you had to buy another pair.
That's right. And another. And another. In the end, I spent even more money.
I never thought about it that way.
Then one day, I bought one better pair. They were more expensive, but I've been wearing them for years.
So, sometimes paying more actually saves money.
Exactly. Not everything expensive is worth buying. But not everything cheap is a good deal either.
I think I made the same mistake with my backpack.
Really?
Yes, I bought a very cheap one online. At first, it looked great.
And then?
2 months later, the zipper stopped working. One of the straps came off. And one rainy day, everything inside got wet.
Oh no, that sounds like a bad day.
It really was. My notebook, my lunch, even my headphones.
That's frustrating.
Now I understand. Buying the cheapest thing isn't always saving money.
Exactly. Sometimes quality matters, especially for things we use every day.
What else do you think is worth spending money on?
Healthy food.
Really? Some people think healthy food is too expensive.
It can cost a little more, but I think it's an investment. When we eat well, we usually feel better. We have more energy, and sometimes we avoid bigger problems later.
That makes sense.
I also think it's okay to spend money on learning.
Learning? Like books?
Books, courses, or anything that helps you grow. Those things can stay with you for a long time.
I like that idea. Learning is something nobody can take away from us.
Exactly.
Can I tell you something?
Of course.
Sometimes, when I buy a book, I feel guilty
Why?
because I think maybe I should save that money.
If you read it, learn from it, and enjoy it. I don't think that's wasted money.
That makes me feel better.
Good. Saving money isn't about making yourself unhappy. It's about choosing carefully.
That's a big difference.
It is.
So, maybe the real question isn't, should I spend money? Maybe the question is this really important to me?
I love that question. Before buying something, we can stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask ourselves, will this still make me happy next week?
I think that one question could stop many impulse purchases.
I think so too. Even waiting one day before buying something can help. Sometimes, the next morning, we don't want it anymore.
Oh, that has happened to me many times.
Me too.
You know, I'm starting to see saving money differently. It's not about having less, it's about choosing better.
Exactly. A peaceful life doesn't always need more things. Sometimes it simply needs better choices.
We've talked about spending wisely, but I have another question. What should we do when saving money feels difficult and we want to give up?
That's an important question. Because everyone feels that way sometimes. Let's talk about that next.
Can I be honest? Sometimes I start saving money with a lot of motivation. For a few days, everything goes well. Then I buy something I didn't plan to buy, and I feel like I failed.
I know that feeling. I've felt it too.
Really?
Of course, nobody makes the perfect decision every day.
But sometimes, one mistake makes me want to stop trying.
That's very normal. But one expensive day doesn't erase 10 good days.
I never thought about it like that.
Imagine you're taking a walk. If you stop for 1 minute, you don't go back to the beginning. You simply keep walking.
I like that example.
Saving money is the same. It's not about never making mistakes. It's about coming back to your good habits again and again.
I think sometimes I compare myself to other people too much.
Social media?
Yeah. People travel, buy new clothes, eat at beautiful restaurants. Sometimes I wonder, am I missing out?
I understand. But we only see a small part of their lives. We don't know their whole story.
That's true.
The most peaceful life isn't always the most expensive one. Sometimes it's a quiet evening, a homemade dinner, a good conversation, a warm cup of tea.
Just like tonight.
Exactly.
You know, I don't think this conversation was only about money.
No?
I think it was about slowing down, paying attention, making kinder choices for ourselves.
I couldn't agree more. Saving money isn't about having less. It's about appreciating more.
That sounds beautiful.
Because it's true. When we stop buying everything, we often start enjoying the things we already have.
I think I'll remember that.
Me too.
So, if someone is listening tonight and they're just beginning, what would you like to tell them?
I'd say, don't rush. Don't compare yourself with anyone else. Start with one small habit. That's enough.
One small habit. I like that. I can't believe how quickly the evening passed.
Me neither. It feels like we only just sat down.
When we started talking, I thought saving money meant saying goodbye to happiness.
And now?
Now, I think. Saving money means saying yes to something else. Less stress, more freedom, more confidence.
I think that's a wonderful way to describe it.
I don't think I'll change everything tomorrow.
You don't have to.
Maybe. I'll simply bring my water bottle, cook one dinner at home, write a shopping list. That's enough for 1 week.
I think that's a perfect beginning. Small changes, small steps, small victories.
Small victories. I like those words.
Because they become big victories one day.
Thank you for talking with me tonight.
Thank you for listening and for sharing this quiet evening with me.
And thank you to everyone who's spending a little time with us today. We hope our conversation made your evening a little calmer and maybe gave you one small idea to take into tomorrow.
Remember, you don't have to save every dollar. You don't have to be perfect. You only need to take one small step at a time.
We'll be here again next time with another quiet conversation, another simple topic, and another peaceful evening together.
Until then, take good care of yourself.
Good night, everyone. See you next time on English with Leo and Anna.
See you next time on English with Leo and Anna.